How do you recover an armoured personnel carrier from a frozen lake? That's the task of 27 divers from 5 different countries, including the UK, as they reach the end of a Norwegian Army-led ice diving course in the Arctic. These underwater images show what the team are faced with, but there's a lot of work to be done before the divers can delve beneath the ice.
We start off with the basics, like how to build the dive site on the ice. We bring quite a lot of equipment onto the ice, so we have formulas and calculations to figure out how much we can bring onto the ice. We have a surface applied diving system with both communication and video integrated into it, so the divers can talk to each other, talk to the surface personnel. They are always attached to a surface applied air hose together with the communication hose. So the breathing air itself is supplied from the surface on the top side, and then they have a spare backup bottle on their back if anything goes wrong with the main supply.
Hidden under the black watery square in the ice, the submerged vehicle is assessed by the specialists. In this training, military personnel from the Belgian, Finnish, Dutch, Norwegian and British Army are sharing skills and techniques. One aspect that's common across the board is that in the water, even a huge object can be hard to find.
Depending on the bottom side, the visibility can be quite good. It's quite spooky. You can see the ice above you with a bit of light shining through. The lake we're diving on at the moment is quite silty, so the second you go down, its visibility is down to about 30 centimetres, which is challenging.
And then the next challenge after you've found what you're looking for is how do you get it out?
We need to be able to tell the other guys how the vehicle is positioned, and of course be able to find the proper points to attach the straps to it. And that will be coordinated between the recovery team and the dive team, where the recovery team want us to basically put things.
In this training, an A-frame has been set up by the Norwegian teams and ropes are attached to pull the vehicle to the surface. It's a tricky and precarious process. The A-frame being used has a 10-ton weight limit and the vehicle is around 8 tons, so it can only be pulled up very slowly so all the water drains out so it doesn't overload the A-frame. It's very much a team effort, and as more of the armoured carrier emerges, for safety we're asked to keep a distance.
Pull back 10 meters, please.
A wrong move could mean the vehicle plummets back into the ice. Which is why practicing in a controlled environment is essential. And it's not just large objects. The dive teams could be tasked with helping recover any number of items.
If it's friendly forces, it could be vehicles, it could be personnel, it could be weapons. If we think about the enemy, it could be evidence, again weapons, things we want to recover. It's definitely the skills used in Afghanistan and Iraq that we need to keep in the force.
The British Army divers from 2-4 Commando Royal Engineers can assemble a team when required. It's a secondary job, but a key one if needed by the UK Commando Force, especially in the icy sub-zero temperatures of Norway and across the high north.
Ice diving is inherently dangerous. Being on the ice is dangerous. We do sit a lot of our unit at readiness, so at any point we have a large proportion of the unit is ready to go out and do tasks on behalf of the Commando Forces. The idea of doing training like this is so when we eventually do get a call, because you're never going to plan when something does go into the ice, we're already ready and skilled enough to take it on as a practice as opposed to a first time. The recovery of things under the ice and the ability to dive under ice is a critical part of that.
And the joint training means these troops can be ready for anything.
We've had live tasks several times getting actual equipment back on, and it's a great opportunity to be able to share our experience with our allies. And we have a lot to share when it comes to the cold environment that we obviously are in here, but they're all professional divers which have things to share with us as well, so we learn from each other.
And sometimes they make it look easy. Bryony Williams, Forces News, Norway. Thanks for watching. For more from Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.